Dramatic ending there in the game against Sutton. Mac, describe your emotions if you can, please.
I think second with 10 men, it's always adds a bit of pressure to us, but I think for recent weeks when it's happened to us, we found a bit of determination to go and finish games off. And when I went down for it, I thought it's a penalty here. I always feel confident myself and take penalties. And when it went in, I couldn't describe it. It's one of the ones that we need wins now for the rest of the season if we want to get to where we want to get to. And I couldn't tell you, I'm still on a bit of a high from it.
Obviously, it was a bit of a quiet first half. Both teams were restricted in terms of efforts of how many they could have. And we went in goalless at the break. What was the message from the gaffer?
We need to step up a bit. We weren't at the races for the first 45, and it was a bit difficult for us to try and judge how the game would have gone after that. But I think we needed a rifle in at half time, which every team does when you perform like that in the first half. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough for us. And I think, well, it paid off, didn't it? Whatever he said in there, but it seemed to have worked for us second half. And
in the end, of course, it did pay off. But we were first to concede, and it was an effort from distance. I suppose the whole team must be disappointed in the way we conceded that goal.
Oh, of course, yeah. We know what that player's like. He's always going to try and drive in and shoot from distance. But like I said, you let players like him shoot from distance, and they go in. Like, it was a great finish from him. But I think we had more determination and hunger to go on and win the game, especially with 10 men.
And we got back into the game. Obviously, Dan Happy headed home from close range, and it was the gaffer we brought on, Matt Harold, who won the free kick to that Josh Caroma sent in for Dan. Matt came on and made a big difference, didn't he?
Well, he has in recent weeks. He's looking very sharp, and when Matt comes on, my game changes slightly from being a target man to a runner. I get to play more of my game, and well, it proved to be vital for us in the end, didn't it?
But fortune was almost went really, really bad for us when Dayton went down. Obviously, it was a bit of a confusing situation there. Obviously, Dates went down, and we now know he suffered a broken ankle. But he was also sent off. Just what was your view of it?
I didn't see it. I just ran over. I see the ref holding a red card, and someone told me he's throwing his boot at the ref. And fair Dates is a bit of a hothead, but from what we see inside there, the ref's completely blanked him and not giving him the time of day. And I feel for him. He's got a lot of frustration for he's coming back from recent weeks being injured, now getting back fit, and now this season done. Now he's going to miss Wembley. I feel sorry for him, but he's a spirit to change room. I guarantee he'll be in every day of us, lifting spirits and seeing us out to the end.
And obviously we went 10 men down there. We would have been forgiven for just holding out for the point, but we continued to play on, and obviously we won the penalty late on in the game. And what was going through your head as you was about to convert it?
Just stick to my normal penalty. I changed it Brackley away, and I shouldn't have because I missed it, but that's been my penalty now. It's not taken on everyone I've scored, and I just feel like there's a lot of pressure, but keep a calm head and just don't worry about what's going on outside the free post and just score.
And that win keeps us in the driving seat. It's really going to be those 3 points are really going to spur us on for the last 3 games of the season, aren't they?
Well, it's now we've got 3 games left now, and they're going to be wins for us if you want to get to the Football League. And I think we've got the squad depth for any people to come in who haven't been involved recent weeks to go and see us out through to the end.
And finally, that's your 24th of the season. How happy are you to be scoring those goals?
I went in a bit of a drought. I would admit myself, I wasn't scoring and hitting the target, and I just feel like when I get the chances now, I've got to make the most of them. And for me to go and hit the target I want to score for the season, I've got Karen going, and today I was grateful to get a penalty such late on.
Cheers, man.
Nice. Right, of course.